There's been a few, I don't know, murmurs on the socials from a certain former member of the royal family, perhaps the still member of the royal family. I don't know. The Duchess of Sussex. Oh, she's announced her return to social media, where she plans to authentically share moments of joy and inspiration from her life. Oh, bore off. Let's hear from Kinsey Schofield, royal commentator, expert. Kinsey, very good evening to you.
James Max, I'm assuming you haven't seen the new trailer for her Netflix series that dropped today. Have you seen it? Have you been punished with it yet?
Oh yeah. Also, have you spotted the mistake on the teaser?
Yes. Wait, on the teaser, on the video, the beach video, I noticed you could see that she'd been rehearsing, because you see 2025 to the left of her when she's frolicking in her white outfit, hours after a terror attack in the United States, potentially too. You can see the 2025 written next to her on the left side. But I don't know, are you talking about the teaser and the Netflix trailer? I don't know if I've caught
No. I know that's exactly the thing that I spotted. I thought there's quite a lot of 2025s on the beach there. Well done, Meghan. So you kept practicing it. I mean, as you say, timing not necessarily a forte on her behalf. Is this what we really want to hear from Meghan Markle? I mean, I don't actually care what she has to say very much. I'm sure some people love her. I just think she's a pointless waste of space. I don't see why necessarily I would take cooking or entertaining tips from somebody who used to be a B-list actress in a marginally successful show.
And yeah, and had treated her elders so cruelly when she was blessed to be a member of the British royal, a working member of the British royal family. I mean, every time Meghan Markle opens her mouth, I am reminded of how impressed Meghan Markle is with Meghan Markle. This is her worldwide privacy tour 2025 that we're seeing. If I were her, I know you don't care when it comes to her social media, but if she really wanted to come out with a bang, I feel like she should have done something for the city of New Orleans, launched some sort of GoFundMe or some sort of campaign. And that's how she should have introduced @Meghan on Instagram. But this video is pointless. There's no sense of urgency, and it feels like another look at me moment. I'm telling you, in my country right now, there's fear, concern, and confusion. And this feels so shallow and frivolous. And I'm surprised we're talking about it, to be honest with you.
No, but there's a whole new TV series in which we can learn how to make the puddings or something. And it's like, has she not got Marks and Spencer? I mean, it's like, if you want to do that sort of stuff, just go and buy it. I mean, do you really need to fuss around? And the thing is that we all know that she doesn't do this stuff herself, and she's got a whole load of flunkies to make it for her. And it's just like, no. If I want to do a cooking show, I want Nigella. I want Jamie Oliver. I want somebody who's a cook or a chef to tell me and give me some good advice. I want somebody who's won Bake Off. I don't want somebody who's had a whole load of staff running around after them ever since they joined the royal family, telling me how to do a few bits of this. And I'd say, no, I'm not interested.
Well, that's why she is telling us. Did you notice in the trailer? She is telling us why she believes she is an expert in the field. And I come from a PR background. Typically, you want other people singing your praises, which is much easier for the audience to digest. It's much easier than a 43-year-old woman patting herself on the back about how she can pick out the perfect flower color. I mean, you sit back and go, what the heck is this? There's nothing hopeful or inspiring or quite frankly authentic about this new 8-episode, 33-minute program. It looks like a ripoff of Martha Stewart without the charm.
Or the skills, because Martha had amazing skills and ability and built it and wrote things. And, and I think part of the problem here is just because you're famous doesn't necessarily mean you can do things. I mean, we've seen this countless times with people who have massive followings, or maybe they have a ripped torso and then suddenly they go off and they produce all this stuff on the socials. And it's just like, no, bore off. You don't have any real skill here. You're not telling me stuff that I can actually do based on your expertise. And that's sort of kind of lacking. I mean, if she said, look, for the last 9 months, I went off and I learned how to cook and bake and things, and I've been doing all these stuff, and, I've got this qualification, and I thought I'd like to share it with you. Okay, all right, I get it. Or for the last 12 months I've gone off and I've worked in a restaurant behind the scenes, cooking and chopping and doing all this. It's like, I don't care what you do in your own personal life when you have all the time in the world. It's just like, no, the rest of us are busy.
Look, you and I both know that what this is a vehicle for her to try to change public perception of her. She is...
Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Kelly, your trusted guide to cutting through the noise and getting to the heart of the matter when it comes to Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and their journey. Today, we're addressing yet another media frenzy surrounding Meghan's rumoured return to social media and her upcoming Netflix series. Kinsey, Schofield, and James Max had plenty to say, none of it positive, of course. So, let's unpack their criticisms, separate fact from fiction, and explore why their arguments just don't hold up. Royal commentator Kinsey Schofield and broadcaster James Max have publicly criticised Meghan Markle's return to the spotlight. First, let's talk about Meghan's potential return to social media. If you've been following the buzz, there's speculation that Meghan might relaunch her personal platform, and naturally critics like Kinsey Schofield and James Max are losing their minds over it. They've labelled her move as self-promotional and inauthentic. They disapprove of her social media presence. They question the motives behind her Netflix projects. Schofield suggests Meghan is seeking fame, not impact. Max implies her cooking show lacks substance. These criticisms are harsh and unwarranted. Meghan's journey has been far from conventional. She has faced intense scrutiny. Yet, she has consistently chosen compassion and purpose. Her return to social media and her creative projects are not about personal gain. They are about connection, empowerment, and representation. Meghan's story resonates with millions around the world. She is a woman finding her voice. She is a mother nurturing her family. She is a force for good, using her platform to uplift others. It's time to celebrate her journey, not condemn it. Meghan's former lifestyle blog, The Tig, was a testament to her empowering voice. Through The Tig, Meghan shared her passions with the world. She championed women's issues. She promoted small businesses. She created a space for open dialogue and authentic connection. The Tig was not about superficiality. It was about substance. Meghan used her platform to inspire and uplift. She encouraged women to embrace their individuality. She celebrated diversity and inclusivity. She used her voice to advocate for positive change. The success of The Tig demonstrates Meghan's ability to connect with her audience. She is relatable and inspiring. Her return to social media is a welcome development. It offers a fresh opportunity for connection and engagement. Meghan's upcoming Netflix series will reportedly feature her passion for cooking. This project holds immense potential for cultural exchange and understanding. Food is a universal language. It transcends borders and brings people together. Meghan's multicultural background uniquely positions her to explore diverse cuisines. She can showcase the richness and beauty of different cultures through food. Imagine the possibilities, learning about traditional recipes, hearing stories passed down through generations, and experiencing the joy of shared meals. This series has the power to foster empathy and connection. It can celebrate culinary traditions from around the world. It can highlight the importance of food in building community and understanding. This is not frivolous entertainment. It's a meaningful exploration of culture and connection. Section 4. Confronting bias. Meghan's experience in the public eye. Meghan has faced an onslaught of unfair criticism since joining the royal family. Some of this criticism carries undeniable racial undertones. The attacks on her character, her family, and her heritage are unacceptable. The vitriol directed at Meghan exposes the ugly reality of racism and sexism. It highlights the double standards faced by women of colour in the public eye. It's crucial to acknowledge these biases and challenge them. Silence is not an option. We must stand with Meghan and demand better from the media and the public. We must amplify her voice and celebrate her achievements. We must create a world where women of colour are treated with respect and dignity. Section 5. Reclaiming the narrative. Meghan's path to authenticity. Meghan's return to the public eye is about more than just social media or television shows. It's about reclaiming her narrative. It's about sharing her truth on her own terms. It's about inspiring others to embrace their authentic selves. Meghan's journey is a powerful reminder that we all have a story to tell. We all have a voice that deserves to be heard. We all have the power to create positive change in the world. Let us support Meghan as she steps into her power. Let us amplify her message of hope, resilience, and authenticity. Let us create a world where every voice is valued and every story is celebrated. So what's the takeaway? Meghan Markle's rumoured return to social media and her new Netflix series aren't about superficiality or self-promotion. They're about connection, storytelling, and reclaiming her voice in a world that's tried to silence her. Let's not fall for the same tired criticisms from commentators like Kinsey, Schofield, and James Max. Instead, let's focus on the facts and celebrate Meghan for staying true to herself despite relentless negativity. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to keep supporting the truth, make sure to subscribe to Meghan and Harry Tales, give this video a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, we can push back against the noise and keep uplifting the voices that matter. Until next time, I'm Kelly, reminding you to stay informed, stay inspired, and remember, authenticity always wins.